Hello, hello, my people, and welcome to Seshing and Talking Share with Cookie After Dark. We gotta give it a dramatic name.
Anyway, so I'm gonna be smoking for the next half an hour for your entertainment. Hi,
Hello.
how you doing? Espérate.
Good. How are you, Cookie?
I'm good. Espérate. This shit is too loud and you're busting my ear. Go talk again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. How you doing? I'm so glad to see you.
Good, good. Can you believe it? Le digo yo a mi pareja ahora. Today that I'm gonna go live with you, I got sleepy, and when I'm not about to do anything, like parezco tecolote like this, with my eyes like go wide open.
Oh my God, I made me some coffee, man, because just in case. Yo también. I had to keep the energy up.
Ay, no, mujer. So how you been?
Good, good, just making it every day. How about you? I know you've been having a wave of emotions.
Yeah. Like it just feels like sometimes it's like my emotion just goes like this. You know.
I know.
It's like I've told you I have PTSD,
Hmm.
so that kind of like affects me a lot in my life. So 'cause my sleeping patterns are kind of like very wavy. Like I don't have a very steady sleeping. Like como una persona regular, you go to sleep at night
Yeah.
and that's it. I'm not like that. I stay awake, or if it gets like around 12 or 1, ya no me puedo dormir. So it's like very hard for me, but hey, we try our best to, just keep pushing.
Yeah. Luckily, mental health has been in the conversation this year, so we're getting more information and more tools that we can helps us every day.
Yes, of course. And I'm very, like, if you've seen my page, that's one of the main things that I'm always pushing is mental health, awareness in regards of, letting everybody know that they're not alone. They're not the only ones going through this, because a lot of us, and I say a lot of us because at the beginning when I started going through this, I thought I was alone. I was like, I'm going crazy. Am I, what's wrong with me? Something's wrong with me.
Right.
And finally I started struggling. You've been following me, you see my page, and it's like, I take my time, I get off the page, and it's like, you know what, I gotta take care of myself. I gotta do
Okay.
me right now. So, that's how I've been going by, and luckily, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been meditating a lot. I've been, my eating habits have changed a lot too. So it's helped me a lot. I can say that. I
How
can't eat
so? Like, how are you changing them?
um like little by little, like for an example, no puedo comer carne. Like I can't eat meat. For
Okay.
some reason, I don't know if it activates my PTSD, but if I eat meat at
Yeah.
night, I have like very horrible nightmares. Like very horrible nightmares. So it's like I'd rather not eat anything like that.
Yeah.
So I stay away from it. Right now, I've been trying to just avoid meat and all that, just eating white rice. White rice, veggies, whatever I can get my hands in, like without no meat. So
Well, definitely. I mean, vegetables and anything that comes from the earth that we don't have to kill is better for our bodies. And I should follow that. But if I'm weak to sugar.
hey, we're humans, we're not perfect, and that's one of the things that we gotta. I guess we gotta spread it out. I can feel that, because a lot of us we get lost. Like if
Yeah,
you've seen with all this BS that is going around the world, all the information that is running around, everybody's just so chaos. Like everybody's just going wild. I mean, I had an experience not that long ago. I think you saw the experience about 6 months ago. We got jumped in Home Depot with
in Home Depot, yeah.
my partner, and it was like it was just basically it was a racial thing, and I know it was a racial thing because
Yeah,
there
it
was
was at the beginning of the Black Lives Matter
yeah.
movement and protest. I remember.
Yeah, so it was like for no reason, and it was like I'm like, okay, people are angry, and that's funny because I told my partner, and it's very hard sometimes for people to understand because they keep telling me, you should have pressed charges, you should have pressed charges. I'm like, you know what? Let me tell you something. You don't know what they were going through. We both don't know, especially right now with all this chaos in the world. It's like we have our minds like everywhere. I think, I
We're
think
scattered.
one thing thinking about another. If you've seen how many thefts we have now and nowadays because of the same reason. Yo aquí donde vivo, like a cada rato the alarm, like poof, se robaron algo. They took something, or poof. And it's funny
Yeah.
because my area is very, very calm. I have never had an issue in my area.
Yeah, but the need is higher now. So when humans, when they're desperate, they would do anything they can to feed, themselves and the youth. So
Yeah.
it it's not under theft is never understandable, but in a in a way like that, it is understandable why it has risen with the current situation that we're in.
It's funny how, because we gotta say it's understandable, but it's not understandable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like fuck theft, but I get it. You know.
Like, ¿cuál es?
De
So
madre
yeah,
mía.
I understand. Trust me, believe me. I think that's one of the things that I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like ever since I've been going through, because I have like pain injury in my back, so I have like sciatica on both of my legs, and I
Hmm.
have like nerve pinchings in my right leg. So I'm disabled completely from my right leg because I have like pinching nerves all over it in certain parts, so they can't do anything about it. They say I have to live with pain. Supuestamente I gotta live with pain medication my whole life for that. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you can say that, but you can sit out and I can
Yeah.
try something else. I know that there's something else that I can try, and
Have
at
you
least
tried mushrooms? I know you and I spoke about that.
about what I'm sorry.
About mushrooms, have you tried them? I know you and I have spoke about that.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to you about that. Actually, we got two batches, but the two batches that we tried, they were not good. So that's what I'm trying to see if I can get like a good batch where I can see if it's gonna work and if it's gonna help me because I do want to microdose. Like I want to start doing that, because I know that, you know, psychedelic medication is very more better than us putting anything else in our body. And it's funny
Yeah.
because people are scared of it. If you do it like the right way, I know that it could help you, and I've been educating myself on that a lot because remember I told you I want to start growing. I want to start doing my own little thing here and there, because I don't know. My mom has Alzheimer's, so I'm trying to figure out something that I can help her and see if I can ease out her Alzheimer's.
I
So
think lion's mane, Colin, does lion mane helps with that, with Alzheimer's?
what is it called? Lion what?
Lion's mane,
Lion's made. Is it like
mane, like
yeah, yeah, lion's made. Like, pero qué es un té? What is it? Is it
it's a mushroom, and you can either put it on capsules, or they sell it on capsules, or they sell it on tinctures. This, or you can eat the mushroom itself. But you can grow your seed lion's mane in anything. But you can grow it yourself. They sell the kit, and you pretty much just spray it with a water bottle.
okay?
Right now we have one growing in the damn garage that Colin threw in the garage. And then I went to I went to get some pretzels for my son, and I was like, "Oh my God, look, this beautiful lion's mane mushroom just fucking growing here."
Do those get you high? Because I'm
No,
not. No, it's just like
just medicinal, yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
And supposedly, if you like cook them and like eat them with sauce and stuff like that, it supposedly tastes like crab or lobster meat.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, that's one of the things I'm trying to see because a lot of people that I know that they're like vegan,
Hmm.
but to me it's very hard to go straight out vegan. Have you
I
ever
hear you,
tried
man.
going vegan?
I used to be. I
Okay.
used to be. And I used to be very healthy and all into all the diets and shit like that. And then I had kids, and it was easier to eat whatever wasn't handy, I guess, to say something. And everything went to shit. And now, honestly, like I have wanted to go back to that because my body felt better. I felt better. I was always also 10 years younger, so of course I felt better. But you're right, it's really freaking hard, and I find myself like bamboozled because I remember back then, I would be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat any more cheese. From now on, I'm just gonna put nutritional yeast on everything, and I'm gonna pretend that it's cheese. And I did that, and I was happy, so happy. And now you put a carrot in front of me, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is this? You know,
¿Qué coño es esto?
Yeah, and then I'm like, I'm old. I'm gonna die, soon or something. I can't be wasting my life on
You're
some
not
fucking
old.
carrot. But I will be one day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to live my life now.
Of
And so I'm trying to
course.
get at. And that's the problem.
Dice, barriga tiene que irse contenta, dice.
Exacto. And that's where I felt it right there. That's donde me jodí. That's where I'm gonna die sooner.
See, that's why I think me and you connect because we have a lot of similar thinking. Yo, for food, I'm the same way. I love food, man. Like I first of all, I like to cook, so
Oh
I
yeah.
love food. So I'm very traditional with cooking for because mis padres son salvadoreños, but
Hmm.
I was born here. No conozco El Salvador. I wish I could, go over there and everything, but with all the situation and everything, but they say it's getting better. I don't know, so I'm not really aware of it. But yeah, like traditional like plates de allá es lo que yo sé hacer y like whatever comes in handy, like whatever I could be watching something cookie de repente ya se me quedó aquí and when I start making it and they're like, ¿qué es esto? And I'm like, I
That's
don't know,
yeah.
I just
That's
tú
how I am.
cómetelo.
I start throwing shit in a pan and I'm like, oh, it would be good with this and oh, it might be good with that. Let me put maybe a little smoky taste. But I'm not really familiar with the cuisine of Salvador. Like, what's some popular, cultural dishes that you guys have?
The most popular one was, is pupusas. That's like the main, like that's like the main what it's known about,
Right.
pupusas. But there's panes con pollo, which are like breads. I don't know if you ever tried them. It's like unos panes. It's like a bread, and it has pollo adentro, like, and it has
Okay.
like curtido. You know what curtido is?
No.
It's like cabbage with carrots.
Yes. With like lime and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, okay, go.
Okay, so todo eso trae like vegetales y es un pan, te dan un panzote así, de ahí están las empanadas. I mean, we have a lot of traditional foods, but the mainly whereby we are known is by pupusas.
Look, he had pupusas today. A future for bets.
Oh, sí, you see? ¿Te
No,
gustaron?
I had pupusas one time, but I think I got them from the wrong place. Okay, they were not because I have always heard that pupusas are amazing.
Pero tienes que ir a un lugar donde te las sepan hacer. Because
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, everybody's doing their own traditional pupusas, but the original traditional, you have to go to a Salvadorian restaurant to go get them.
and that's what I think happened to me. I don't think they weren't
No
really
te gustaron,
traditional.
yeah. Yeah,
Hi, Renee.
es que nosotros, hasta nosotros, it's crazy because it's like we, us ourselves, that we're from over there, si vamos a un lugar and we try and we're like, esto no es.
Yeah.
And it's sad because it's like, oh, this is not our food, like,
Oh, I get
being
so
excited.
insulted. Especially, yeah, with Cuban food, I'm the same way. I get so insulted. I'm like, we didn't have this in Cuba. I didn't even know what the fuck this was until I came to this country. So how are you gonna tell me that this is Cuban? It's crazy.
¿Cómo vas a, ¿Cómo vas a decir que esto?
Dude, I get so mad, like insulted, Like I never seen an apple until I came here. So how are you gonna tell me you're gonna put apples on fucking Cuban sandwiches? What kind of white shit is this?
Es como le estaba diciendo yo a mi partner de que I don't know if you know this, but Chinese food, chow mein.
Yeah.
If you go to like the China or whatever to go ask for chow mein, they say they're gonna look at you stupid because that does not exist over there. That's not a traditional plate over there. It's like more American nice that they do it
Yeah.
here, but they don't have it over there because I've talked to like Oriental people about that, and it's like, yeah, we don't carry that. It's like the sushi. You wanna go ask
Yeah.
for sushi. Sushi to them is raw, like arroz blanco with raw fish. That's sushi to them. Yeah, for us, sushi is like the baked one that has all that,
All the
cooked
sauces.
con extra salsa.
I see. Yeah, there you go. More mayo, you know what I'm saying?
Y
And
ellos no, ellos todo bien plain, like it's good. I mean, I've tried some of them; they're good. Like, but I'm very like skeptical about eating raw fish, especially if I don't know which bit.
Oh Lord. So what are you smoking over there?
Aquí, mira, te voy a abrir un nuevo.
Ooh, dabby dabbies. Me and
Yeah,
Renee,
we're gonna
who's
dab.
here on this chat, took some dabs the other day and we were so fucked up. We couldn't get our shit together, man. Hold on, let me read this. Oh my God, I'm a slow reader too. Espérate.
I can't even read the comments. I can't even see them.
Oh, yeah. What he's saying pretty much that, corporations take dishes and make it their own, and then charge crazy prices for them.
Oh yeah, I think everywhere. If you've noticed right now, that's one of the things. Another thing that I've been trying to educate myself. If you really see a lot of companies with concentrates, they're like higher companies. They're marking their medication. They're marking it as high potency, but it's very low and for a high price. You go
Hmm.
buy a cheap one that is like, let's say $25, it's gonna get you more high than the one that you're paying like almost $60, $70. It's like it's crazy because I've been seeing that a lot, and it's like it's sad because to me it's like I've been smoking marijuana since I was 13. That's when I remember I got caught up. I went to jail for this, to be honest with you.
Oh, wow.
Because, yeah, when I was smaller, because I used to smoke pot. And that I don't know. How can I say this? Like all that I went through because of the pot is like I know how everything, all the environment started and everything. I never got into, because antes tú fumabas, it was like, oh my God, tú fumas, like why?
That's how I
Like
grew up, yeah.
who? Like te miraban like, oh, you some type of weirdo or drogadicto, whatever.
I used to carry that thought before I smoked, to be honest with you.
Oh, you do? Okay. See, there's a lot of people like that have that thought, and maybe sometimes you don't even know. Like for example, me, I use it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I use this more for myself for like pain management and more as an anxiety relief. Because like I said, my PTSD is very weird right now. It's like I can't control it. It's just like wavy, so it just
Hmm.
comes whenever it just wants to come. Like you pull start like in the place eating, and de repente I'm like freaking out and I don't even know what to do, and it's like it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
So I gotta be high. If I go outside, I gotta be high. I'm sorry, but I mean, it's gonna sound stupid what I'm gonna say, but it's very complicated for me to deal with people right now, especially when you come across people that are very negative and they have that set of mind right now, especially because if you really go out there right now, it's like you gotta be very careful who you come across with right now.
Everyone's so angry right now. You don't know. You say the wrong thing and it turns into an argument over nothing. And you're just trying to go get it to the store, get some milk. So
Girl, I
it's
was just going for flowers.
yeah. So this, well, how
Yeah,
peaceful is that?
yeah, exactly. So I mean, todo eso is like, like what? I mean, like I don't know, it's just crazy, but like you said, it's understandable and it's not understandable. We're gonna go back to that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean, like I said, todos yo creo que right now in this moment, and especially right now that this year just passed, I think we all went through so much because I haven't been working, to be honest with you. I haven't worked, so it's been very hard for me to struggling right now, with everything that is going on. But I'm trying my best to stay, positive. Like I said, I try to make sure that, and that's one of the things I try to do, spread that more as often as I can, because a lot of people, I come across a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't want to live no more. Oh, I don't want to, and that's very sad to hear. And that makes me push more. Like, no, dude, like, don't do that because we're here together. I got
Yeah.
you. You talk to me and I talk to you. And mainly that's, to be honest with you, Cookie, that's my page. That's what it is about.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
just thinking that.
yeah, it is. Because I've lived that. I've been suicidal before, so I have scars in my hands, like que me he cortado y todo eso. So I know the feeling. I know the feeling of being alone, not
Yeah.
having that support and, not knowing anybody that you come to, because if you come to somebody, the first thing que van a hacer es una crítica. Or they're going to
Yeah.
start criticizing. They're going to start pointing at you. They're going to, say, oh, pero es que, why don't you try this? That's one
Hmm.
of the things I tell my partner is like, ¿por
Or
qué no
stop
tratas
being
esto?
dramatic. Hmm.
It's más drama, like, so it's like, it's hard, when you feel lonely and you don't have that support, and it's like, ¿qué hago? And that's why we have, if you've noticed, like, in the environment of the mental health awareness, it's like we have so many suicidals because of that, because they feel so lonely and they don't have nowhere to go and someone to talk to, and it sucks, to be honest
Yeah.
with you, but I am here to help, whoever wants to come across and whoever needs me to, hear, because that's what I do. I just hear you out, and that's it. If I can give you an advice, I will, but I am not a doctor. I'm not like I tell them, but I can just tell you what I can give you as an advice as a human being. But it's your own decision what you want to make of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. How beautiful and strong that is, especially because I know that I do the same thing, when I'm not feeling well, when I'm not feeling it, I kind of like go on a hiatus where I don't post or I don't even come into Instagram for like a day or two. And you're one of the people that are always like on my inbox, like, hey, I noticed that, you haven't posted. What's wrong with you? What's going on? I just want to know that, I'm here for you. So, and I love that. I love that about it actually makes me happy every time, your message comes across because it just fills up my day,
Because you're very special. That's why.
Oh, you're so sweet. You
You're
are
very
too. You
special,
really
and that's
are.
one of the things that we gotta teach each other, that we are so special as humans. We just don't know it yet. A lot of us are so, podemos decir, dormidos.
Hmm.
Because I was one of them. Because at one point, I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt so low that I was worth nothing. You know, until I started saying, what am I doing? What am I actually doing? Like, who am I? What do I want in life? So I started building night house. I was like, you know what? I don't sleep. And that's the reason why my page is called Night House, because I will be awake all night. And then I will be like in everybody's page, looking at everybody, and
Yeah.
everybody sleeping. And then those, like como otros países, they have, their, different time. So I was like, okay, let me just, and I will be talking to people at night. And it was funny because you will actually come across a lot of people at night,
Yeah.
igual que uno. And like, como eso te digo otra vez, vuelvo otra vez. We think we're alone, but there's actually so many people out there going through so much, like me, and like you, when you get overwhelmed, or anybody else that that comes across us, gets overwhelmed. It's like, I don't know, it's just crazy. For me, it's very. Let me smoke. We're gonna smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is crazy, but it is actually a beautiful thing that, we put ourselves out there because somebody else going, like you said, through the same process, same emotions that we are going through, watches us and they're like, okay, yeah, we're not alone, which is what we do. What you just said that we do in turn.
¿Sabes por qué, Cookie? Because a lot of us, and that's one of the things that I tell my partner. That's one of the things that to me is like, we out here, like, we post ourselves happy moments. We post everything, but we don't actually post what actually. And if you see, that's one of the things that I have. I'm very honest. Hey, I don't feel well. See you, late in 2 days, 3 days, whatever, however I need, my time.
Yeah, you're better than me. I just ghost everybody. You actually, yeah, you actually put your emotions out there.
See, no, pero that's the beautiful thing, that people, when you do that, like you said, it's like, hey, something's wrong, something's up. Let's just send a message. No cuesta nada. ¿Cómo estás? Like, how are you? Everything is good. Like, I think that way. To me, I don't
Yeah,
know. To me, yo creo que to me, yo no puedo decir like race or anything. Yo le digo, vaya, to me, we are humans. That's how I see it. You know.
yeah, that's
So,
true.
pero
Okay. I can't tell you what I'm smoking because Colin gets my stuff. And it's some like long ass name that I can't even pronounce. So I don't even know what it is. Putatuki or some shit like that.
Yo voy a fumar ahorita cake frosting. Y hubiera fumado flower, porque mira, me acaba de llegar mi nueva piece. Mira qué bonita.
Oh, that's so cute. Does it has a pink tint to it, or is it the light behind you?
No, no, no. En medio es pink, and then
Yeah.
it's white.
Oh,
Ajá.
that's so pretty. I love it.
Mira. But I'm like, oh my God, ahora que no tengo flower, like, fucking, I get my piece.
Sí.
Nunca te pasa eso, you're like so excited waiting for something, and I don't know where you're like, you missing something. It's like, fuck, I can't do it right
It's crazy. Are you smoking some indica? Don't pass out on me here.
now. No, no, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, yo fumo indica all day. I can't smoke
Really?
sativa. Yeah,
Why?
either
Tell
it has
me.
to be a hybrid. Well, this one is a hybrid. But hybrid, if I smoke sativas, they give me headaches. Like if I smoke straight out sativas, they give
Yeah.
me headaches. I don't know
Oh,
why, but it me
okay.
da un dolor de cabeza. So it's like even hybrid. Sometimes if it's like a sativa dominant, I'll be like con un like little small headache right here. Like it'll calm my anxiety, but I still have like little like small headaches. I don't know why it does that. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I've tried a couple of sativas, and I'm like, okay, let me try this one. Maybe this one, because all different strains have different ways of hitting you, and
Yeah.
that's one of the things that we don't know. We're like, let's smoke weed, el que quiere fumar weed, lo que sea. But when you are actually trying to educate yourself and you want to learn, especially when you want to tell someone, you know what, get this brand, maybe it's gonna help you. It's helping me for this. Try it, maybe it's gonna help you, because there's a lot of strains out there that do help for different type of anxieties and all that stuff. Because I've
Yeah.
like even CBD strain. Have you ever smoked CBD?
Yeah, I have, and from what I have educated a little bit myself, just from listening to Colin and then speak, it's all on the terps, is what I hear. So depending on what kind of terpenes are in each strain is how it affects the body.
Mhm.
Pero that's the most I know. That's it. Don't ask me anymore. Yeah, hasta ahí llegué.
Dice, hasta ahí ya no sé nada.
Nah, yeah, that's my piece, tú sabes. So I sound a little bright, and that's it. I go back to like,
No, yo tampoco no sé mucho. No creas que tampoco I'm very like I know. I like I said, I just like to make sure to put myself like when I buy something, I want to know what it has, what it can help me for, and I constantly like for an example, if I'm gonna smoke something, I like to smoke like a straight like. ¿Cómo te puedo explicar? Si me siento de una manera and I haven't smoked, I like to smoke just one certain thing to see how it gets me through the day, like como me pega, if it doesn't get me,
yeah,
anxious, or if it helps me, or because si estoy fumando una cosa y otra cosa diferente, it's like the pills. Estás tomando pills y estás queriendo que algo se te sane, pero
you
¿dónde
don't know
está
what the fuck works.
out that part. So por
Yeah.
eso lo mismo hago con los concentrates. Even with weed, I do the same thing. It's like I gotta see like what does work, because there's even some weeds that give me anxiety, like, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
It's crazy, but people don't know that. But there's some weeds that are gonna give you anxiety. They're not gonna be good for your body. Your body's not gonna no te lo va a tolerar bien tu cuerpo.
Yeah, I actually heard that before. I heard because I bring, I love sativas, and I bring that up to everybody. Usually when I'm like, oh, I love pure sativas, the first thing they tell me is like, no, that shit gives me anxiety, or but yeah, no, it's usually that induces anxiety.
No
I
fumas
don't
indica, no fumas indica.
know. And like I petrified of it. Because
Really?
oh my God, I just take one puff and I'm like, and it's, or I start like slurring my words like worse than now.
Like,
It's so bad. Yeah, and then I get so lazy, I don't even want to move my mouth. So like I can barely talk. It's a pain in the ass. No. So
you're
I
like,
run away from it.
really? Wow.
Oh yes, yes. Oh my God. I love having you
Let me take
tonight.
a dab, nomás que no te lo, de carato me lo quiero fumar, pero this thing is too loud in my ear that I can barely hear.
Okay, okay, I'll wait until you're done. Toot, toot, toot. Let me make another bowl so we can smoke
Yeah, of course.
while you heat that shit up.
Yo tengo otra mala costumbre, mujer. I can't smoke like with my shit dirty. To me, it's like I don't know how people can be doing it. I'm sorry, I'm not irritating anybody. Please don't get offended, but it's I can't smoke with dirty shit, man.
So I am one of those people that keep their shit dirty. And Colin fucking hates it, man. And he even like he tells me, he's like, did you wash that shit? And then if I put water from the sink, he's like, did you put pestle water on that shit? And I'm like, oh my God, for like seriously, like I'm smoking pot over it. Who the fuck cares?
You are the same way.
I think when you first started telling me, I was like, oh my God, I can so like I used to
Cheers.
see it.
Cheers for that.
I my lighter. Ooh, girl.
I've been smoking too many hot dabs.
Oh, I love hot dabs, or I used to love them. I'll probably die now. And then you get like a tingly right here in the back of your throat, and you're like, yeah, don't die, coño, drink some water. I have even, it's gotten so bad for me that I would like eat a marshmallow to like try to make it better, you know? It didn't work. Nada, nada help. Dale, handle your shit so I can close the show.
There we go.
Coño, it was so nice having you. And honestly, this is the first time you and I speak, like kind of face to face.
I
And
know.
it was so, I was thinking about that before, we started the live, that it was gonna be so cool that the fact that the first time you and I saw each other was gonna be through this. Because I adore you. So I had so many like I wanted to talk to you and I was really excited to talk to you. So you were like the perfect person to open this
Thank you.
up
I
with, you
appreciate
know?
you. I appreciate you very much. Like honestly, like to me, you're like one of the people that I'm always like on top because I see that there's so many drama going on, like. But I like to research. I'm a very research person. Like I like to see, and I like to feel people's energy as well. And to me, it's like if something doesn't feel well for me, it's like something's not good. You get me? So I don't know. Your energy just
Mm.
just calls me. Like I don't know. It's just very beautiful how I feel connected to you. In that way. And it's
Oh,
very
that's so
hard to be
sweet.
connected to people nowadays. But I
I
can
feel
feel that
that.
you have a pure heart, and I know that eres una persona like cabrona también at the same time. But you have a beautiful heart, and I love that. And you've been there for me as well. And I appreciate you for that. Seriously.
Oh, you get all the kisses. Well, it was lovely. I'll
It was
talk to
done.
you soon.
Okay, Cookie. Pases buenas noches.
Kisses for everybody that came and hang out with us. We'll
Thank you
hope to
so
do
much,
this
guys.
soon.
Sorry I couldn't see anybody who came in because I don't, like I said, I couldn't see the comments or anything. It doesn't give me anything. IG's been literally been fucking up right now, to be honest with
I'm
you.
learning too, I'm not gonna lie.
No, no, pero you know what? It's funny because por primera vez no puedo ver los comments. No puedo ver quién está aquí ni nada. It's just,
Oh,
I just see
really?
you. Yeah, I can't see the comments. That's why I haven't said anything because I can't see anything that they're writing or anybody that's sitting here.
Mm.
IG's been, like I said, IG has been just fucking with our pages like nasty. A lot of us are shadow banned. If you really see, like, there's so many things that you can't put certain content because you get blocked. A mí a cada rato me bloquean. That's why, if you know, I was more active, pero por eso I
Hmm.
started getting less active because ponía una cosa, blocked. ponía otra cosa, block. I'm like, ya no pongo nada because todo me lo bloquean. So it's like, para
Yeah.
qué pongo. So I gotta watch out very well, good, like what I'm gonna post. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
post like weed, like I see directly weed, because they take it off because I'm selling. And I'm like, dude, they're my medications. I've come to them and I send them letters in regards of, hey, this is what it is. Go check out my page. I have nothing for sale. They put it back. They put it back up. Pero
yeah.
así están siempre, like always, like on your back, taking your shit off. So
Yeah, no, they recently, like, I used to do creative pictures of nugs and stuff like that, and they recently have flagged me for them, and they're like 2, 3 years old, and they're just art pretty much is what it is, because they're literally like nugs and like with a little bear and shit like that,
you
and
know
I'm
what they've
like,
been doing to me too, and I don't know if it's happened to anybody else. It's unfollowing my followers. Like for example, if I'm following some certain person, it
hmm
unfollows it without me knowing, and I don't know where I'm trying to look for it, and it says unfollowed. Like I'm not following that person, and it's like what the fuck, like really, like. And then I'm like trying to look. I try to look inclusive when I'm trying to look for you. I gotta go type your para poderte encontrar también.
you're
Cause
not the first person that they tell me that they have to type my whole name, or that otherwise I won't come up at all, and that my stories don't really come up. They have to like pretty much search for me.
yep, that's what is going on. Así están casi la mayoría. Like you gotta go straight up and type their actual name to be able to go see the stories. Because if you don't do that, then you can't go. You can't see. No sale. Te sale lo viejo,
Yeah.
pero no te sale lo nuevo. And it's like, oh, no puesto nada. If you've seen, it's like I go to your page and maybe it's like 2, 3 pictures that I have in night por lo mismo, because no me salen. I gotta go straight to your thing so I can be able to see what you're posting, even
That's
yours.
crazy.
Pero no, I don't know why the guidelines changed. Ahora están more strict. I don't know if you say seen the guidelines of Instagram.
Not really,
Yeah,
to be honest.
you can't post majority shit now because they're gonna block you basically. To them, it's like
Jesus.
everything is out of the guidelines. For them, it's like no, you can't post this, so they'll just take the shit off.
Yeah, they're always getting me on copyright for the videos that I make.
It's like stupid. I'm not copywriting. It's just I'm just using the back, just music. Like just to like use it. Like it's not like I'm trying to make money out of this shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just crazy with that copyright shit. So yo también igual. I gotta watch out what kind of music I post. Like sometimes I wanna put like even salsa me han quitado. Girl, me han quitado like very like Spanish music that I wanna put. Me las quitan. Now I'm like, really? You fucking racist motherfuckers! Like, why are you fucking taking this shit off? Like, dude, like seriously, you guys are so fucking. You make it so obvious, like I
Damn.
don't know.
Yeah, no, they're brutal with that copyright. Bueno, te quiero y me
Bueno,
quedo corta.
te me cuidas mucho, que tengas bonitas noches, bendiciones, and I'll keep in touch with you. And thank you guys for stopping by.
Oh, bye guys. Have a good night
Bye.
and see you next week.
Okay.